Okay, so I'm just going to place those extra families that I've given to you, and so I've given you a family for the louvers over the entry, which you can just place with component. And if you go to load family, and then browse to the P drive, interior design, CAD 2, you'll see Dutch Pergola Long, open, and then you can place it, but you need to make sure you're on the right level. So in this instance, I'm on ground floor. I'm going to switch to level 1, and then I can still click on the component button, and it'll have that family already loaded. So I can then just place it by eye in between my walls. For now, by eye is fine, but I'll zoom in to make it a little bit better. And then the door at the end of these walls, notice I've left a gap. So between these two walls that go along the sides of the building, I haven't put a wall at the end. And so, because that's simply going to be an opening all the way across. And so with the door tool, you can place the family, even though there's no wall there to place it into. Okay, so using door, and then again load family, same way. Here, again, just browsing to the same CAD 2 folder, and you can see there frameless folding door. Okay, so that's another one I've made, which is, it is a door family, but yeah, it doesn't need the wall. So you can just place it wherever you like. And so here, I'll just place that on the corner of the mullion. Should be okay. And that will do for now. So looking at that in 3D, you can see it should give you pretty much everything you need, but the height is probably not quite right. So I'm going to try adjusting that. No, not with this one, no. Okay, so if I change the height there, then we should see that change. And so then later on we've got the levels, we can adjust that properly. But in the section view, I might just quickly show you as well, if you haven't looked at the level setup yet, now that we've got the pergola up at that higher level, you can see this is 4 meters. It should be, yeah, well, we'll make it the height of the ceiling, which I think is 2,800. So level 1 really is going to be my main ceiling level. Okay, so I could call it that. I'll come up with better level names in a minute, but for now that at least tells me what it is. And then, again, I can make a new level for the level above, which is going to be the next ceiling level. So that's going to be the raised ceiling. And it is, from memory, 800 above the lower ceiling, I think. But check on that. I'm pretty sure that's right, but it could be 850. Oh, right, yeah, so there's 450 and then is there 400 as well? So you've got 450 and then, yeah, so then there's the 400 as well here. So that's, so they're 850. And so this should be 3650. Right, which is the difference between those two. And then the, well, you could adjust the tags here to get that out of the way, but you'd probably want this section at 1 to 50 anyway, so that will make it more manageable with the text at the end. And it's worth doing that first before you go too far with your roof objects, so that's why I showed it to you now. I'll just drag the ends out here so that we can see the levels properly. And now I can go on to main ceiling level. Well, I've just double clicked on the arrowhead to open up the plan view, and I'll use the roof tool, roof by footprint, and then just with the rectangular drawing option, I'm not worrying about pick walls or anything too complicated here. Again, just going to draw a rectangle, click on the corner of building, and then come down and to the right, and go to, well, to start with, I'll just go to roughly the edge of this pergola. So if you remember, those slope symbols mean it's got a slope defined from that edge. I don't want that here, this is a flat one. So hopefully remember that when you select those edges and you change the angle, you can set it to 0, but maybe if you've tried that before, you'd know that isn't the best way to make it flat. The best way is to turn the slope off altogether, select them, and then either clear the tick box there, or when you draw the first rectangle, turn it off as you draw it. So I'll just finish that one. I'll go to make a new one. And this time I'll remember to turn define slope off first. Again, I'm just going to draw a rectangle. And here, it's not so clear where that roof starts, but essentially it needs to go to the other side of this pergola. For now, just as long as it's over the wall there. So in other words, it could start just to one side of it up here, and then to the right of the pergola, and then again coming down so that it comes past the wall. We do have a reference plane that establishes where that is, hopefully, but or a measurement at least. But for now, I know that it overhangs the wall about that much. The most important thing is that the top and the bottom edge line up with the edges of your floor below. The other distances we will massage along as you work along through the project. So that's it, tick to finish, and I've done the main roof forms. So in 3D now, it's starting to look like the main form that we need. Still got to cut a hole out for that tapestry and everything, but again, that's starting to come together. So I'll finish that one there. Just want to make sure you have the steps for that.